Shanto. Their contributions this test match will do wonders for Bangladesh. You've got to say no one gave them a chance of competing, especially because of their recent form across formats. Darindra Ratnayaka changes ends. Look, you mentioned potential. The captain should understand the potential. Yes, that's very important.
Center, please.
And players need to be judged by their potential and also their roles.
Right arm, right?
I'll go to Milan Ratnayaka once again. I think he's done wonderfully well in this game, considering the role that he can play. The situation Sri Lanka finds themselves in. The spinners not having much of an impact. Shanto asked too much of Milan. Their contributions this test match will do wonders for Bangladesh. You've got to say no one gave them a chance of competing.
You understand the potential.
Especially because
then
their recent form across
you'll
formats.
Make better use of that
Darindra
potential.
Ratnayaka changes ends. Look, you mentioned potential. The captain should understand the
And
potential.
according to
Yes,
the
that's very
potential,
important.
without getting a person out of the comfort zone,
And
you'll
players need
dish
to be
out
judged by
a
their
better
potential
role.
and
And
also
when
their
you talk
roles.
about Milan, let me tell you, he can develop as a
I'll go to
very
Milan
fine
Ratnayaka
all-rounder,
once again. I think
especially
he's
overseas.
done wonderfully well
As a third seamer,
in this
maybe
game,
in Sri Lanka as well.
considering the
He can
role
bat.
that he can play.
He's a decent talent with the
Situation Sri
ball.
Lanka finds themselves in.
And, you know, there is room of
The spinners
improvement
not
when you
having
talk
much
about
of an
Milan.
impact. Definitely. Would you ask role to play? Too much. But in conditions like this, and you need your spinners to have more of a say.
Well, you understand the
That's when
potential.
Asita
Then
Fernando, Milan Ratnayakas will
You'll
be effective.
make better use of that potential.
These conditions, you cannot expect them to bear the brunt of the attack.
And according to the
seaman
potential,
can give you
without getting a person out
10,
of the
20
comfort
overs,
zone, you'll
going at
dish
2.5,
out
pick up a
a
wicket or
better
two.
role. And when
That's
you
a
talk about
fabulous
Milan, let me tell you, he can develop as a very fine all-rounder, especially overseas. As a third seamer, maybe in Sri Lanka as well. He can bat. He's a decent talent with the ball. And, you know, there is room of improvement when you talk about Milan.
Definitely. Role to play. But in conditions like this, you need your spinners to have more of a say. That's when Asita Fernando, Milan Ratnayakas will be effective. These conditions, you cannot expect them to bear the brunt of the attack. The seamer can give you 10, 20 overs, going at 2.5, pick up a wicket or two. That's a fabulous job. You want your spinners controlling it.